hilarious. And
Who
then
did
I
it?
said my niggas from Chicago. The lamest. I did really think that. Because LA, well, I will say this still. LA niggas think that they're the prize. They carry themselves as like, you lucky to be with me. You know what I mean? There's really, because there's beautiful women floating all around here. So it's like, that comes like, but a fine man or a decent man, it's like comes a dime a dozen. So y'all carry yourselves as such and y'all treat, I don't know, like chivalry is dead here. Like niggas do not open the door. Y'all not chasing women. Like that shit don't, I looked up, you feel me? But.
And don't let them have no kids too. They really start thinking they're the prize.
Yeah. Well, that's opposite, but I don't know. Actually, every dude I had encountered clearly in 2015 was lame.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, and she's from LA, she can agree that, bro, you coming from Chicago or even going to Atlanta, like you could walk down the street, bro in Chicago.
Atlanta, I went to school in Atlanta. No.
In Chicago, I can't speak for Atlanta because I'm not from there, but in Chicago, I'll be in Ubers. If a man is my Uber driver, he's waiting till I get in the house to even drive off.
Yeah, it's
Simple
the southern.
stuff.
It's the southern
dangerous.
hospitality.
What you mean?
It's dangerous in LA. What
All right,
you
let me
talking
stop.
about?
Yeah.
But I feel like chivalry be like dead for men out here.
I'd agree with that.
Shit, I agree. With
And
that.
like the women here be enabling their sons. That's a whole nother deep convo. But yeah,
All right. Next tweet.
it's wild. That oh my god, this is actually so crazy. This was a real story. This
Tell
is
us.
a real story.
What happened?
Okay.
Who had roaches?
In a car?
Yes. So I had a homegirl. So no, actually, it wasn't my homegirl. My big sister. She's from LA.
She had roaches in her car?
No, my
Oh.
big sister from LA. And her homegirl lived on the east side. And we used to go to her house, like, and drink or whatever. And we wanted to go to this party real bad. My sister's best friend at the time, we was at her house. And she had her older sister was there. And we wanted to go to the party, but we didn't have no way there. Her sister like, I'll take y'all, but you know I got roaches in my car. She had roaches
She
in her
said-
car.
She
I
said
swear to
that?
God.
She
So
said that?
I'm sitting on the
Damn.
seat like this, y'all. In the car.
You got in the car?
Why was
I
her
wanted to
car
go to the
that?
party? What the hell? We had no way to the party.
It was
and
no
I got in
Uber
the
back
car.
then.
Yeah, it was no Uber.
2015. It was Uber.
No,
It just
2015.
started
But
popping.
this tweet is from 2021. I was just reflecting. This happened when I was like
Keep it a buck. Did you see a
young.
roach?
Bro, yes.
Yikes.
They were small too. Like they were fresh baby roaches. And there was a lot of
Why was her car that dirty? I don't
don't
understand.
know.
Was
Was
it
it-
like food everywhere?
I
Was
got
it-
kids. I don't know. Kids
What
the hell,
nasty.
man? That's-
Kids nasty. You ever been in a mom's car
With kids?
with kids?
Yeah,
That shit is
Yo, so when I was
filthy.
gross.
Filthy.
shout out to my grandma.
That's what
Bro,
I got to say.
I used to go to my grandma's house before I would like had to go to high school in the morning. Bro, tell me why I opened the refrigerator, bro, and it was roaches in the like tons of them shits. Like that
It's
shit
making
is
me ill.
so ghetto. Grandma, that shit was crazy, bro.
It's making me itch.
She gonna watch this shit too. She be watching. Grandma, I'm sorry, that shit was crazy.
That's making me
I mean,
itch.
yeah.
That's
it's-
disgusting.
it
Or
is.
like at night, if I used to spend the night, used to like go in the kitchen like 2 a.m. whatever, hit the light, you just see them scrimmage everywhere. That shit's disgusting.
You ever been at somebody's house and like
Ugh.
it crawl on the TV?
Thank God.
I have, and we all sit there
On
like,
the TV is crazy.
and we gotta just
At night?
Yeah, we like,
Got act like
yeah, act like we didn't
Nah.
see the roach.
Years ago, might have been like 2015. I'm working on my laptop in the dark, like, and I'm actually building the first suburban website ever. This is so crazy. I just had to.
2015.
Was it 2015? This was. It might have been like 2016 because I just came back from Morehouse.
But that's fire.
But I'm building a site. It's just me in a dark room, bro. When I tell you, a fucking water bug, probably was a roach, fell on my chest.
Ooh, what you do?
I died. Like I had to come back to life. That shit was crazy.
I
I
would
screamed
die.
like a weenie.
I would die.
I got these right. That shit fucked me up, man. That
I
shit-
cannot imagine. I cannot imagine.
I hate bugs in general, so the thought of that is just like I would die too.
I had a brother, and this don't even sound crazy. I don't know. I used to be like, I'm like down for the cause. Like I'm down for the plot.
Yeah.
I was down for the plot when I wanted to go to that party. So I got in that car with them roaches. And then I had a brother, right? My god brother. He had lived in the projects in Chicago, and I was living back in LA, but I was spending time out there. And I didn't really make friends for like the first like year, 2 years when I came back to LA, because I was like, these people weird. I don't fuck with this. And so like every time I would go back home, I would spend summers there with my mom. And my god brother, he had he had bed bugs.
Mm.
Bed bugs to the point that, you're not supposed to be able to see them.
Right.
You could see them. There were piles of them, like a lot, right? But I wanted to be out there so bad, and he like did music, so we would be like going to the studio, and I wanted to go so bad. Do you know? I had to. I'm healed now, obviously,
You got
but my
bit.
skin. When I say bit, like girl, bit is an understatement. My whole stomach, everything was like marks, and I was like scratching them, so it was really bad. It took like a year and a half for me to heal from the bed bug bites.
Damn, that's actually such a wild story.
Very crazy.
It speaks to your level of passion and like the determination.
Bro, I was like, we gotta thug this out. I want to be here. I was like, and I didn't tell my mom because I knew if I told my mom, she'd be like,
come home.
Well, you gotta come home. And I was like, bro, woo, I gotta thug this out.
You hear so many stories like that. People come out here pursuing their dreams, sleeping on floors, couches.
For sure.
Like just to be here. And I think it's such a blessing to be in a position to where it's like, you can look back on that and be like, I came so far.
Bro, what did I? Yeah. I'm a Valley girl now.
Okay, period.
Yes.
Let's pull up the next tweet.
This is the next one here.
I can't read that.
Let's see if we can make it bigger. How's that?
Oh, that is, what? I would love to tell my younger self, girl, you are prettier, smarter, cooler, taller, skinnier, nicer, calmer, cleaner, stronger, and better.
Oh, what was that about?
I don't know. I clearly was sad.
I don't know where he found that
I was definitely depressed. Wow. That is so sad. And it's crazy because, you know what's actually crazy? Because as women, we still think about things like that.
Yeah.
We still think about like, damn, it's like, and it may not even be about another someone, or like now I don't even think about him finding a better me.
Right.
But I'm just like, I wish I was this better or this. And then I have to like stop myself and be like, girl, like you are just where you need to be. But damn.
I think it's like, that speaks to the 2012 era of like, I feel like that's when we really kind of started getting into social media.
Yep. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to be a social media girl and all this stuff. So
Tumblr girlies.
Damn, that actually, I'm proud of you, girl.
Came a long way. That was over 10 years ago. Wow.
Yeah. Damn. Proud of you, girl.
Okay. I think we have one more, no?
Yeah, we have one more. Let's see.
You can say the main one for last.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I mean, it's a good one.